EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st down, Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So after the INT, it's Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain.
Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Leonard Fournette denied on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. And it's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they're going to get the 1st down here as he's out to the 14. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. They're trying to get it to Rhodes, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, 36 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
25-yard line.
Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Richard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Richard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw with Carr. This complete left side to Aguilar.
Carr's pass complete to Nelson Aguilar. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Richard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled.
Pretty
back
good
in.
at defense, bro.
Let
me tell you that now.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Here's a pass
on that.
left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
2 on the play. It's
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time.
Give me that!
My goodness, another
Man, I
interception.
plays this shit, man. I plays this shit.
In enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
I like that you planned it out, though, man. You're a trooper.
Now Brady maybe a free play here. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
You're a trooper, though, brother.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. To throw is Brady. Pass into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Oh, he got it out of his hand.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. The targeting Godwin once more. This time
Let's
complete.
go.
And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 34 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Try to get it out.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey,
and now here's another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
You're understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing on first down is Brady. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in his first half, he's missed an extra point. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it will come back and hurt them later.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, 29 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. The fly
Let's go.
from T.D. Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got
Hey, you're a trooper, bro. I fuck with it, man. You playing it out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
To pick up a 6. Brings up
To throw his Carr.
Oh!
This is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and
You
where
ain't
we are
learned
in
your
this
lesson
game,
about throwing the ball,
it comes to
man.
mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have
that was nice. That was going to pick, though. You got lucky.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down.
You got lucky
conversion.
right there, man.
First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. Lets this go for Winfrey.
That's me, though. Oh, my God.
And we now have a new
That's me.
interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
To Leonard Fournette.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
5 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
Brady to throw again. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. A good pickup there, a 22. Brady now on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Brady's pass.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
Now Brady again.
Get up!
Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Oh, my God. My knee. Mike Evans is going off.
Afternoon. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
You're a trooper, Ruby. I love it, bro.
Raiders nothing.
GG, fella. GG, bro.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Man. You're a fucking trooper, bro.
This will make it into the end zone.
Oh, he's supposed to fumble.
The 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Oh, he didn't fumble?
It's a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Jason Pierre-Paul on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, they had to make sure they picked that bitch.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, my
Here's
God.
A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first. 4th and 1, it's a fake.
What?
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh. Oh, they got me.
Just shy of midfield. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for
Ah, that's me. That's me, boss.
interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Yeah, another mistake after the interception there, guys. You look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get
My
this
man's
big
going
of a
off at
deficit,
that safety position.
you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Buccaneers.
Operating from the gun, Brady. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneers.
Hey, fuck with my boy, Mike.
5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
Mike Evans is too damn
As that
nasty,
lead
man.
just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by
GG,
out-athleting
Rudy,
them, which is often the
You're a
case,
fucking
but by
trooper,
being able
bro.
to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 61. Raiders nothing.
Trooper, bro. I really give it to you. You're a trooper.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. That is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And here's another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. They run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw by Brady, complete. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory.
Antonio Brown.
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 46 yards. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Brady going to throw here. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point try now for Succop. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 68, Raiders 6. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Brady going to look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the gun, Brady looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Well, Charles, it's one.